This is the painting almost towards the end. But this is how it began, and at this stage the colours were shrieking at me. My mind was saying, these colours, I hate them. I hate red and yellow and blue altogether. I can't stand it when I use all the primaries. And so I shifted the orientation and turned it vertical instead of horizontal, and continued to work because I know this is a process. But that doesn't stop my mind from telling me stories. So I started again and followed what the facilitator said. Write out your intention, fill it in with colours and patterns. I was trying to get back into control and hoping that I could make my painting look more like hers. Not going to happen. And then came the ugly stage which every painting goes through. This is where I must be aware of the voices that tell me to stop, or tell me that I'm useless. What do I think I'm doing? Who do I think I am? Or say to me, geez, this is so ugly. But I wasn't looking at the whole thing, and I just continued to glaze all over, trusting that the layers would reveal what they needed to reveal. The large eye just wouldn't be done away with. I realized I quite liked it, and why should it go? Because I can hear the voices of my fine art professors at university telling me it's too graphic, the contrasts are too harsh, and all sorts of other stories like you must never use black, the colors are all too the same, or they're all too different, or they're all too bright, or there are too many. So I keep moving, I keep breathing. I could leave, it's almost midnight, but something keeps me going. I turn to finger painting. Yes, that shifts my experience to one of joy. That lights me up, makes me come alive again. I follow that sensation because I know that the key to authentic expression and creative freedom is to follow the joy. Yellow? Really? I hate yellow, but I do it. I like the motion of my hand using a long-handled brush, kind of scribbling and colouring wherever I feel like it, not worrying about anything now, just trusting the process, trusting myself, knowing that surprises and magic are coming. I make more of a mess with the ugly yellow. The painting shifts from a feeling of being underwater to a feeling of being in a sunlit jungle. It's time to turn it around again. I laugh as these ancestors wrap themselves around me, not once, but twice. Then I see the giraffe emerging. It has to be painted in, with tongue licking the curlers of the lady's head. Then the fiery and autumn leaves come. I realize I like the eye and the tear that appeared. I had not painted that in. And I like the colors and the patterns of the strange face of the central figure. More faces become apparent as I sit and stare at the painting. It's now midnight. I'm tired. It feels complete. And so it is done. And the conversation between my head and my soul and my painting, my ancestors, is still going on as I slowly integrate what this painting and this process meant for me. I do feel it was an important and potent experience.